Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be sharing a very tragic story here. We are talking about a police officer who finds their own son dead while responding to a shooting. So we're going to go ahead and get into this article here. It says a Mississippi police officer responding to a shooting over the weekend discovered that the victim was her own son. Authorities were called to the scene on Larkin Street, just blocks from the Hazelhurst Police Department, early Sunday morning. We initially responded to the call, not knowing when I made it over there, the person was going to be my son, was laying there. This is what Officer LaQuindia Cooley told the news station. Charles Stewart Jr. was 20 years old, was dead in the middle of the street with a gunshot wound to his head. She says, as we get out, I look and I was like, this is my son, Cooley said. So I literally just go into a breakdown, like, why? Who would do this to my son? It was not clear Tuesday what led to the shooting or if an arrest had been made in the case. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. I was seeing my own son laying there on the ground dead. It was pretty much a panic. It was too much, Cooley said. Charles Stewart, the shooting victim's father, described his son as a good person who gets along with everyone. It's traumatizing for the whole family. We're just trying to cope day to day, he said. Just trying to figure out why this happened and who could do this. Chief Darian Murray confirmed the incident to NBC News. He told the local news station that the case will be handled by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation because it involves an officer's family. So that's just terrible. That is just terrible, to be an officer and to show up at the scene and the person you find laying there is your own child. That has got to be one of the worst things a person can go through. That's got to be some unimaginable pain, especially when you're an officer. People expect you to be strong, first of all. They expect you to just be strong, period. Whatever you see, you're going to be able to deal with it because you are an officer. But nothing prepares you for something like that. Nothing could prepare you for such a tragedy. And so to hear this, my heart goes out to that family. That is some very sad news indeed. We are definitely living in perilous times. The scripture talks about perilous times. It says in the last days that perilous times are going to come. And as I often say on this channel, perilous times are here. They are no longer just coming. Perilous times are here. So there will definitely continue to be an increase in these types of incidents, these types of tragedies. And trying to navigate through all of this can be very stressing. But this is where you have to put it all in the Most High's hands. You've got to put your faith and trust in Him, knowing that all things will work together for our good. And, this is one of those tragedies that you definitely don't like to report on, but these are the things that are happening in and around the country and around the world. So many tragedies, you simply cannot keep up with all of them. And so again, my heart goes out to that family, to that officer, for their son being lost in such a tragic way. 20 years old, and his life is cut short, and they have no explanation so far. I am done with this very tragic story. In the comment section below, please share your thoughts. Remember to keep it tight and keep it right. But until next time. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.